A city of rivers, bridges, and restless nights. Tonight, inside the media center, a darker sound rises. The guitars scream, the drums awaken the night. Prepare for the phantom Antichrist. Kreator has arrived.
Congrats on the new album, by the way.
Thank you.
How is it perceived so far?
It's awesome. It's the highest charting thing we've ever done. Everywhere.
Yes.
It's like amazing.
Yes.
Number 15 in America.
Awesome.
Like huge on the Billboard 200, and that's with BTS and all that other stuff too.
Cool, so, nice. I bet that feels great.
Yeah, it's great.
Also, you've teamed up again with Rob. And I keep wondering, like, does it feel more on the familiar side? I mean, how long has it been away? Like 11, 12 years?
Yeah, about like something like that. Yeah, I mean, we're made super close friends, so we're tight and we're friends, and there is familiarity there, and his sense of humor is just like ours, so we have a good time. Yeah. But now it's like the vibe in the band is like 5 guys all enjoying this. It's a hard job. It's hard. I mean, I'm fucking exhausted. But it helps when the 5 guys are laughing about it.
Yeah, also on stage. I mean, you're goofing around a lot, and it's really like, it's good to see that you guys are still having fun on stage.
Yeah, we still laugh all the time. Yeah. And we still, like on days off, we spend all of our time together.
Crazy.
A lot of bands, like they're on stage and then they get off and like they don't see each other. And no, we still like go out to dinner and like go to a movie or whatever and hang out.
When you think of your stage performance every night, I mean, like obviously, like the culture is different and people are behaving in a different way. But could you describe the moment when like your energy kind of really takes over with the audience and it bounces right back, where it clicks and come together?
When I see the pit fucking get big, when I see people killing each other, then I know that. I'm like, yeah. It's awesome. I mean, it's taken me a while to adjust because this year we switched to in-ears, and for a while I felt like kind of like a man on an island alone. You feel kind of like lonely. I'm used to hearing everything, but now I really actually do hear everything musically, and you get used to it now. You learn how to like play with them, and I can hear the crowd. We have the audience mics. But it took a while. I felt like I was like not part of the show. Yeah, kind of like isolated. I get that. Do you still have some wedges for like the feeling, the floppy feeling on the? Yeah. I still have cabs on stage and they're loud, so I can feel them.
Yeah. This question for you. It's a tour-related question. Have you attended any of Frederick's cheese parties yet?
Have I done what?
Attended any of his cheese parties? Like Fred from Kreator is doing cheese, and I haven't seen you.
Fred brought me some cheese, and I got off stage, I went to the bus, and I had some. It was awesome. Yeah. I do like cheese. I'm a fan of the fromage, so yeah. But I haven't actually been to the cheese party.
You should come to the next one.
It sounds fucking sick. I like cheese.
Yeah, it's very cozy. Like on the last party we danced, and the rest shall remain in the room.
So you're getting older when your parties involve cheese and not cocaine.
Which is probably better. All right, any last words?
It's been a lot of fun. Let's do it again.
Cool, Gary.
Thank you.
The show is awesome. Every time Kreator was awesome. Thank you very much. Long live Kreator.
It was amazing!
Ljubljana, the shadow of the phantom Antichrist moves on. Next stop, Vienna. A city built on classical music. Tonight, the rules change. Inside the gasometer, the order will fall. The chaos will rise. Welcome to satanic anarchy. Kreator is here.
How many years have you been away from Exodus? 11, 10 years? Yeah. How does it feel? Is it like more like fresh or very familiar? I mean, you're all close friends, I know that.
It's been an adjustment period, but it's gone well. It was I hadn't done it in a while, so it was kind of like, all right, let me try to remember the words again, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The lyrics, so that was the hardest part.
Yeah. Did it come back after a while?
Yeah. After enough rehearsals, enough shows, so it's all been good. So.
What did you do to get back in shape, like just vocal-wise, and build up to the stamina? Was it like there?
Yeah, I don't do anything. I don't warm up. I don't do shit. It just naturally happens.
Yeah, I was wondering. Like, I never heard you warm up, and like I have to do my warm ups.
I scream once. I like right before we go on. I scream and I just kind of knock the rust off. But yeah, I usually just don't really have it. I don't have issues that way.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, lucky. Like,
yeah.
that's pretty good. So, the new record, like, were you involved in the songwriting? Like, are these your words, or what did you do?
I wrote lyrics on 4 of them.
Are you usually interested in science?
Yes, history, science, and yeah. I mean, I read a lot on tour. So I've already read like 5 books so far on this tour.
Speaking of that, I think it was such a long time ago. Like, don't ask me what year it was, but something like 2014 or something, or 2011 or something like that. We met backstage in my hometown, Hanover, and you recommended a book to me. Do you remember which book you recommended to me?
Was it The Necroscope?
No, it was The Humbling.
Oh, okay.
The Humbling by Philip Roth. Yeah, we spoke about that, and I think you just recently read that. And I bought that book, and I read it to pieces.
Yeah.
So, like, belated thank you for that. And coming full circle now with my question that I started, I have this book in my practice room, and just because of the way that it is written and phrased, it makes for such good gibberish lyrics. So I always have it, and I phrase my gibberish lyrics to that. So
I do that too. Actually, when I read, I write down phrases if I come across something I like. I'm like, oh, that's a cool way to say that. Or, you know, I'll write it down.
When movies or something like, and you have to catch little. Yeah. Thank you so much. Any last words for your fans?
Thanks for coming out. Yeah, come to the shows. Have fun.
Thank you so much, Rob.
Cool. Right on.
Dankeschön.
Cool.
Let our soul stop the fire, stop the fire. With our hearts, with our blood, stop the fire and burn it up. Rise up, confront the enemy, create a new reality.
Kreator was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Pleasure to kill. Fucking pleasure to kill.
Brilliant! We love it! We love it!
So many happy faces and a great evening of metal!
Vienna. Chaos rises in satanic anarchy. Next stop, Ludwigsburg. Ludwigsburg. Tonight, the MHP arena turns into a temple of old-school thrash. Raw riffs, relentless drums, the sound that started it all. From the early days to this very night, the spirit still lives. Ludwigsburg, welcome the tormentor. Kreator has arrived.
Tell me a bunch of secrets. How do you prepare for a show? What's your ritual? Walk me through it.
I think as an older dude, we take naps now. Like, naps are awesome.
Everyone's talking about sleeping. Don't do that.
We take them when we can get them, you know? I sit in a room full of noise all around me, and I figured out how to just turn it off and shut it down. But no, like, it's just all about breathing. And for me, it's stretching and just try to leave your head. Just go out there and crush. That's what you gotta do.
Empty the head and get into the zone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And stretch and stuff, but you know, I don't do anything. No high impact exercises for this guy. How about you?
I don't know. Like, I try to just like walk through my steps. I mean, like, I put on makeup, which is like, it has a purpose as far as like my stage appearance, but also like it's a ritual that I like, you know,
I've heard your warm up is much angrier than your actual singing style. Like, why is that?
I don't know why. It's my usual warm up. I mean, like for the Kreator collab that we did, the song, like, it has a certain style.
Yeah.
But like the style that I have in my own band, Hyres, is like it has a little bit more variety with all the pig squeals, and so I just do my warm up, I guess. And I like making noises.
Yeah, noises are awesome. we thought something was going on the other day. It was like, is she okay? She sounds really pissed.
I hope so. Oh my god. I also spoke with Gary about, you know, congratulations, by the way, for making it to Billboard.
Thank you.
It's really, really cool. How does that feel? I mean, great, obviously, but
it feels great. It feels, you know, we're lucky people to be able to go out in the world and play music every day. It's fucking awesome. We're very lucky, you know. That doesn't ever get lost on me.
You're playing a rather short set. I mean, like for an Exodus show. How did you put it together for this tour?
That's a crazy question. I mean, it's a really good question, because like we go round and round about like this is better. Like Lee, all Lee wants to play is Bonded by Bloodshed. I think that's why he joined this band, because he wants to. He's like, we make new records so we could go out and play the old stuff. And to an extent, that's true, you know. And I'm happy and like proud that we, you know, people still remember this album from 1985. But we're having fun playing the new stuff too. It's just hard, you know. And you know, if you're on a Megadeth tour, like, should we put a little more poppy stuff in there, or like a little more chugging, straightforward stuff? Out here, it's kind of a thrash tour, so let's fucking hammer it home, you know?
Get some blood out.
Exactly. So, but it's a common question, and it's a common thing we talk about for sure.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, we go round and round all the time about it. And quite honestly, there's a lot worse problems a band can have than to have a lot of material to play.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's
like,
a luxury problem.
It's really not a curse. It's more of a blessing.
Yeah.
If you look at it the right way.
So-
Come see the show. It's really good. It's really fucking high energy.
Yeah, man!
You gotta get there in time to see Nails, because they crush too. It's fucking amazing.
That's true. That's true.
They're insane.
Thank you very much. Dankeschön.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
With us, Exodus. Everybody's doing the toxic waltz. Kick your friend in the head and have a ball. Come on into the toxic waltz and slam your partner against the wall.
How's the tour going so far?
Yeah, it's good. You know, everything's been going great.
Yeah, you've been on the road like for quite a while now, and it's still like
Yes.
going like for a couple of weeks, as Gary just told me.
Yeah, we're about halfway through a 4-month run, basically. We did the Megadeth run, then this, and then we go do the Sepultura run after this. So
Oh, that's pretty cool. Well, where are you touring with Sepultura? The US?
U.S. So yeah,
Awesome.
so it'll be a little bit easier for us, but not much. We don't even get to go home.
Yeah. But
Just straight to tour.
maybe that's better. No? Like, oh no.
Yeah, I'd like to go home. Like a little bit of time at home.
What's the biggest difference for you to tour US or Europe?
It's easier for us in the U.S. just because we're more accustomed to things in the U.S. So we can run into Walmart and get anything we want at any time we want. And all of our hair products are there, and all of our stuff is there. And sometimes in Europe or anywhere else, it's hard to find some of the things that we would want to buy.
The daily essentials.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that. And as far as like the venues go, like is it like any different?
Yeah, I mean, not really. So the U.S. venues don't have showers in them usually, so we end up getting more hotel rooms to
Okay. I was just like
to take care of ourselves. Like in Europe, most of the venues have showers, so we just pull up and take care of all of our stuff. You know.
What's the first thing you are doing when you get back home?
I usually lock my door and stay inside for about a week, and turn my phone off, hide it somewhere, and I just take a week to myself.
Social and internet distancing.
Yeah, I just don't do anything.
Detox.
People call me, let's go out. I'm like, nope, I'm not going nowhere. So,
Do you have a tour blues?
tour blues?
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes, you know, we've been out. When you get out a long time, it's more of a tour fatigue, though. You know, like we're older gentlemen now than we used to be, and we don't.
Everyone on your band keeps telling me that.
And we don't put the same chemicals in us that we used to keep going, you know. And so we just get a little bit more tired, you know. But it's whatever.
Well, maybe you can recommend some country. Like I'm starting to get a sweet tooth for country music. I don't know
yeah?
why, but I'm just like I just started.
Well, I like old country. Like new country's kind of shitty to me. Yeah, I don't really like. I mean, old country was about something. It was kind of like our stories of joy and like sorrow mostly, you know. And so like the old stuff is dark, like metal is. Like if you listen to the words, you go, oh shit, that's fucked up. You know what I mean? It's about, you know, people leaving their wives leaving their husbands, and people dying, and you know what I mean, and then they tell these stories in a way that it, like, the story opens up, you know, like a real story, you know. So I mean, I like the old Texas stuff a lot, you know, Waylon and Willie, and of course Johnny Cash, but some of the weirder guys are like like Townes Van Zandt. He's very dark, like the goth. The goth people really like Townes because his stories are really sad, you know, and like Guy Clark and there was a lot of just good storytellers back in the day, and that's what I like about it.
When are you guys on? Right now?
I think pretty soon. Yeah.
Okay. Any last words? Let's wrap this up.
Come and see this with Kreator out here in Europe.
Thank you.
Yes.
Enjoy. Have fun at the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
The show was amazing. I fucking love Exodus. Fuck yeah, man!